Dashboard view. In the dashboard view, we have two selections that we can make. We have either map view or list view. The most prominent feature of the map view is the map itself. When GPS coordinates are entered for a site as part of the site preferences, they are placed on the map. Each site is indicated by a circle on the map, and those circles are color-coded depending upon the conditions at that site. A green circle indicates that the site is performing as expected. A red circle indicates that there is something either wrong with the system setup or there is an alarm condition occurring at the site. A white circle indicates that that site is no longer active. In other words, it's been decommissioned either temporarily or permanently. But that site is still listed and the data is still available for those sites. They are just shown as inactive sites. All of our sites are listed in the left-hand panel. And we have two tabs here. We have a Groups tab or an All tab. The Groups tab enables us to view groups of sites organized however you would like them. We'll show you how to do that a little bit later. If I highlight a specific site, it puts a balloon over the site on the map. It also shows me on the bottom of the screen specific site information. For example, which type of logger is there. In this case, it's an FL904. It tells me the serial number. It tells me the ports that are being used and what sensors are attached to those ports or mapped to those ports. It also gives me the GPS coordinates of that site. If I have a site that I have not yet entered the GPS coordinates for, I can click on Site Preferences and I could enter the longitude and latitude numbers for that site. I can also set the site as active or inactive, as I mentioned before, and I can clear alarms at that site by clicking the checkbox. This time we're going to just click Cancel. Also on the map view, if I click on the site, it will bring up a quick display of the last data, tabular data, that was retrieved from the site, or pushed from the site, I should say, to the server. And you can see that the last call-in time and date are listed here, as well as the data for that specific site. We can then also click on the tab here and see the instrument alarms if there are any, or server alarms if there are any for that particular site. And again, the status here is shown as green and it is normal, and also indicated by this green dot. From this tab, we can also view quick tabular data. So it takes us quickly to the tabular data screen, which we'll talk about later. I could also go quickly to the graph screen or graph tab, and then that will also allow me to quickly graph the data from that site. Going back to map view. And we can also create reports directly from the map view by clicking the Reports tab, and it will bring up the Reports menu in FS Data. So I'll go back to map view. The second view in the dashboard is called the list view. Click on the list view. I can either click on this tab here, or I could go and use the pull down under the dashboard tab and select list. There's a search bar available, so if I wanted to search for a specific site, say G interceptor, I could type in the whole word or parts of it, and it will show me just the site that I have searched for. This would obviously be handy if I had a lot of sites. You'll notice that treatment number 1 has a red circle, and this is an indication that there is something that is abnormal at this location. So if I look over here, I can see that this meter or site has not called in over 2,900 minutes. So that is what's going on there. So I can send a crew to that site and have them investigate that. The green circles again are indication of normal status. When I highlight and select a site, it will bring up a quick graph of that site down here in the lower right hand corner. And it's showing me level and velocity for that site. You'll also see the tabular data listed quickly. This is the last good readings, the last set of readings for that particular location. And again, instrument alarms or server alarms are listed here. So if I click on the treatment plant site, you'll notice that there is an indication the status is an alarm, and the active alarm is a missed call, and that's also indicative of this minutes since last call number right here.